YouTube, what's going on? Woody P coming back with another one. Let's get it. We got some great boxing tonight. I'm gonna break it down. You know, we got some guys that's stepping back in the ring that haven't been in the ring in over a year. Some heavyweight bouts. Deontay Wilder versus Robert Helenius tonight in Brooklyn. You got Devin Haney versus George Kambosos 2. Caleb Plant versus Anthony Durrell on the undercard of Deontay Wilder, Robert Helenius. So, got some great boxing tonight. And on my channel, I don't have no agenda. None of these boxers pay me. None of these athletes pay me. So I call it right down the middle. So if you want an honest opinion and honest analysis, this is where you'll get it. So, yeah, we're going to break it down, a 3-fight breakdown. It's going to be a good one. So if you're into boxing, stick with me. I did a few breakdowns, you know, in the past. Canelo, Triple G, Andrew Ruiz, Luis Ortiz. I did Devin Haney, George Kambosos, the first fight. So I've done my breakdowns. Go check me out. I love boxing. So if you're into boxing, stick with me. Before I start the video, please watch the entire video. And if you like it, subscribe to the channel to receive more content like this and just content about sports and various topics. Let's get it. Yeah, let's start with the heavyweight bout. Deontay Wilder versus Robert Helenius. This Showtime pay-per-view. Deontay Wilder's coming off the knockout loss to Tyson Fury. Deontay Wilder's 42-2. 40 KOs. So Robert Helenius come in at 31-3. I think he has 18 KOs. So, and the key for this fight, in my opinion, if Robert Helenius can take this fight into the deeper rounds, that's going to smell trouble for Deontay Wilder, because that means he hasn't landed that, left hook. You know what I mean? He hasn't left that left hand. So if Robert Helenius can take this fight deep, that means this fight is going to be very interesting. But if Wilder's able to get him out of there early, that's kind of what we, all come to expect. Helenius is the underdog in this fight, and he hasn't fought the best competition. And Wilder, he's fought Luis Ortiz, Tyson Fury. I would say those are his toughest opponents. But, yeah, the key for Robert Helenius is just try to take this fight into the deeper rounds, because that means he's boxing Deontay Wilder, making him miss and making him use energy. So, but Deontay Wilder, you want to jump on him early. Don't want to just look for one punch. Jump on him early. Show us something different. Show us that you've been working on something, during this time off. Over a year since the Tyson Fury loss. So that's the main event, heavyweight bout, Deontay Wilder versus Robert Helenius. Brooklyn. It's in Brooklyn, the Barclays Center. But yeah, Deontay Wilder should show us that he's been, working on his skills in the ring. Show us some different combinations. He's had time. He's been off for over a year. And if he can get past Robert Helenius, there's talks about, him possibly facing Andrew Ruiz down the line in maybe December, later this year, to close out the year. Or definitely early January 2023. So, but we'll see. We'll see. Andrew Ruiz just beat Luis Ortiz. That was a good fight. That was back in September. That was a good fight. Andrew Ruiz, he didn't take many chances in that fight. Kind of boxed from the outside for the most part, but he got the job done. But yeah, the PBC's trying to set up that matchup, Deontay Wilder and Andrew Ruiz, later this year, if Deontay Wilder's able to get past Robert Helenius tonight. So that's the first fight. Second fight, we got Devin Haney versus George Kambosos 2. First fight, Devin Haney just basically outboxed George the entire fight. Devin Haney comes into this fight 28-0, 15 KOs. George Kambosos coming to this fight 20-1. His only defeat was to Devin Haney in the first fight. George Kambosos had all the titles, beat Teofimo Lopez. And he met Devin Haney and he got outboxed. Basically 10, 11 out of 12 rounds. In this fight, George Kambosos, he has to make this fight muddy. What do I mean by that? He has to take chances. He has to take punishment to give punishment. Just mix it up. Because if he tries to box Devin Haney from the outside, he stands no chance. This fight is taking place back in George Kambosos' hometown, Melbourne, Australia. So he has a lot of pressure riding on him once again. But he has to make this fight muddy, try to mix it up, make Devin Haney, fight out of character. Because if Devin Haney can just pick his shots and, fight from the outside, it'll be easy pickings for Devin Haney. And the weigh-in, Devin Haney did look a little drained, for 135. Devin Haney did look like, it was a struggle, but he's a professional. He made weight. So we'll see how this fight turned out. I think Devin Haney, if they fight like the first fight from the outside, Devin Haney will win it with no problem. Unanimous decision. But if George Kambosos is able to, get inside and willing to take punishment, to give punishment, and just make it a muddy fight, then the fight could be interesting. But I wouldn't bet on George Kambosos in this fight. I wouldn't. So that's what we have in the second fight. Lightweight. Third fight. Super middleweight, 168. Caleb Plant versus Anthony Dirrell. Caleb Plant comes in at 21-1. His only defeat is to Canelo Alvarez. Anthony Dirrell comes in at 34-2. 2 draws. Anthony Dirrell's 38 years old. This is on the undercard of Deontay Wilder, Robert Helenius. The co-main event. Caleb Plant looking to bounce back. And if I'm Anthony Dirrell, I want to try to jump on Caleb Plant early. Make him start thinking about his previous fight with Canelo. Make him start having doubt in his mind if I'm Anthony Dirrell. And if I'm Caleb Plant, same with Deontay Wilder, you want to get off to a real good start. Coming off a defeat, a knockout defeat, you want to get off to a good start. You want to erase all doubt. So Caleb Plant should try to hop on, jump on Anthony Dirrell quick with the combinations. Let him know Canelo, was one of the better fighters, and that's why I lost. But I'm still, one of the better fighters myself. That's the mindset Caleb Plant has to have. Caleb Sweet Hands Plant. So Anthony Dirrell, he has to, like I said, jump on him early, make him have doubt in his mind, make him start thinking about the Canelo fight, and is he really able to bounce back from a loss? And if Caleb Plant's able to get past this, hopefully they can set up a matchup with David Benavidez down the line, later this year, 168. Then you have a big PBC pay-per-view. You have Deontay Wilder, Andy Ruiz headline the pay-per-view. Then you got Caleb Plant and David Benavidez on the undercard. Come on, that's a fire. That's fire already. Probably throw Mel Charlo on there. Jamal Charlo, one of the Charlo brothers. You got a fire card already for later this year. But got to handle the business, at hand tonight. So, that's what I think. No bias on my channel, no agenda on my channel. I have my favorite fighters, but I'm able to call it right down the line. Like I said, these fighters don't pay me. None of these athletes pay me. So why have an agenda? Just call it like my eyes see it. And I just want to see great fights. So this the channel, to come to if you want real breakdowns and real analysis, of these fighters and how things could play out. So no agenda here. So one of the very few channels that you'll find like this. So Let me know what y'all think. Got some great boxing tonight. That was my breakdown. 3-fight breakdown. Drop something down in the comments. But you know, I had to knock another one out. Comment, like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, because I drop videos every day, constantly. So, you know, I knock another one out. Bow, bow, bow.